Hello, my name's Margaret Kidd, and I'm the Program Director for the Supply Chain and Logistics Technology Program, College of Technology, University of Houston. In this role, I manage both the graduate and undergraduate degree plan. I imagine many of you have watched the news over the last year as we've lived through a COVID world, and you've heard the word supply chain or logistics. In the past, I had to explain to students that came to our program what is supply chain, what is logistics. But this is a great opportunity for us to take a real-world situation and dissect it. So we know currently that back in February, when all of us went under lockdown, what was the one thing we found a shortage of? If you went to the grocery store with your parents, well, it was toilet paper or paper towels or Clorox. Well, those are all goods that are imported, and folks that work in supply chain are responsible for the transportation, warehousing, and distribution of goods. As we live in a global world, there's always opportunities for folks to work in supply chain and logistics. One of the unique features of my program is that our students get to have a global passport because we are one of the few programs at the University of Houston that's part of the Global Citizen Credential. So students going through our course of study can do a couple of additional activities, and when they graduate, they essentially have what would be equivalent to an honors cord, and they have a global passport. What is even more exciting is we have many industry partners that work with myself and our faculty and our students. They provide internships and scholarships. Your first job is not going to come from applying online. It's going to come from someone you know. So we try to create an environment where students are exposed to our industry partners and have opportunities to network, both with other students and with our industry partners. So in addition to our degree plan, students also have an opportunity to accomplish valued industry credentials. So we are partnered with the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport. Students graduating from our program get to apply for membership and use CILT after their name, which means they have a credential, a global credential. We also are partnered with other organizations such as the National Customs Brokers and Forwarders Associations. Students that take the opportunity to do a few certifications on top of their degree plan make their resumes pop and will get some of the first job offers as recruiters come to our campus. What I love about supply chain and logistics is the fact that the world is your oyster. Every major company, whether it's Hewlett-Packard, Dell, Apple, Exxon, HEB, for instance, they all have to hire folks for supply chain and logistics roles. So let's take something very simple, such as this plaque. As you can tell, part of it's made of glass, part of it's made of metal, then you have engraving, and then you have a manufacturing of the metal. Well, to create this particular item, someone had to procure the metal, then they had to have it shipped, then an artisan or a machine had to create this simple star, then you had to go to a glass maker and they had to cut the glass. Then all of these parts had to be moved to another location and someone engraved it. And then finally someone had to box it up. So that's also supply chain and logistics. It's taking a product. It could be as simple as the jacket I have on or my pen. There's many components. And each one of those components comes from a different place in the world. For instance, the ink in the pen, okay, or the plastic in the pen. And then you have the marketing and the distribution, supply chain. Students that complete our degree plan in their senior year also do a Capstone Experience. In this Capstone Experience, our students work in a team and partner with a local industry, okay? And so companies like KBR, Exxon, Bechtel, and even nonprofits like the Houston Food Bank, Project Cure, or Bread of Life. I am so excited to share with you that University of Houston College of Technology Supply Chain and Logistics Technology degree plan is one of the only university programs in the country to offer both the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport certifications along with the National Customs Brokers and Forwarders Associations. We are Industries University and we are Industries Toolbox. One of the most exciting projects happened this past spring with Bread of Life, which is a social services organization that provides food to needy families. Some of you might recognize the name. Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're original benefactors of Bread of Life. My students were able to help design a warehouse and inventory system to more efficiently process both people and products that go through Bread of Life. So if you're up for a real-world challenge, supply chain and logistics technology is the degree plan for you.